Hey, you over there. Yeah, I'm talking to you, buddy. Have you ever just sat down and just want to watch a random YouTuber make a game on the app Julian Editor? Well, you might be alone on that one, but that's okay, because that's why I'm here. Today, I'm going to make a survival game on Julian Editor. So yeah, let's get to it. So, the first thing we have to do is that we have to just delete everything. Everything right now, delete it. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And now, we're gonna make our main character. Okay. So, while past me is making the main character, I'm just gonna be talking about what a survival game needs. What a survival game needs is it needs enemies, so you could defeat, and you also need to get material, so you could build off that. You could build off that to get better weapons and better stuff to help you later in futures, like in future nights or stuff like that. That's basically what we're gonna do. Okay, now we gotta do the animation of the main character. While I was making the main character, I basically did not know what to name him, low-key. So we'll just call him Lucas for now. His name is Lucas. Yeah, that's nice. So just watch me just make the animation. And also finding the sound effects. Now what I did is that I made grass. Yes, I know not a lot of you people touch grass, but I made grass. It was kind of hard to find the perfect shade for dirt and grass. So that's why it's taking me a little bit long to make it look good over here. Now, as you can see, I struggled a little bit with the UI because I didn't know what to do with the UI. I was kind of confused, but as you will see later on, I figured it out. So yeah. So, next thing I did was make dirt. This was my first attempt of making the dirt, and I will say I was not really proud of it because it did not look good. It looked pretty messy. So what I did is that I used the color palette for the grass block, and I used that. And I also modified it a little bit after I was playtesting it, as you can see. Yes, sir. And I also changed the width and height size because I didn't want the map for it to be too long. And I chose music and all that. Yeah. As you can see, for daytime, I just chose to use the Grow Garden sound because I thought it sounded the best. And then after that, I went and made a day and night cycle, which was probably the longest part. And as you can see, all the percent chances, that's basically percent chances of what creatures or zombies will spawn in. Different zombies will spawn at this percent. You'll see. You'll see. Okay, so what I did is that I just changed some stuff. I added some sound effects when it's nighttime. I also added text whenever it's close to being nighttime, so you know. So yeah. also added some sound for nighttime because yeah. And I also, when it's day, I also added a percent chance for animals because I do want animals to drop meat so you can cook to heal yourself with the meat. But yeah, and I also made a fist for the main character because of course they're not gonna land in a normal weapon. Or yeah, you're just gonna land them with your fist, and then you're gonna work your way up. While making the punch mechanic, it was a little bit difficult because when I tried to use the parent object, it didn't really work out. So I just had to like make it when the main character spawns. It just like they just get the fist. Yeah. So after all of that, I just made a wall on both sides. Yeah. So I have something to confess. I did some work offline. Yeah, I know. How rude of me. I thought I was recording, but when I checked, I wasn't. But hey, I know you guys wouldn't be mad at me for that, right? I'll just show you what I did. So, as you can see, I added some wood and some stone, and when you break the wood, you get 3 pieces of wood, and when you break the stone, you get 3 pieces of, stone. And so far, I've only made where you can get a pickaxe with a crafting table in the middle of the map. But so far, I think it looks pretty good for what it is, I'm just gonna be here, and you guys are gonna love nighttime. So I added nighttime, right? I just added one zombie, just walking back and forth. Nothing insane. But I'm gonna add some more stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get right to it. So the first thing I did when I got into the app I went back to the script, and what I did is I just made like a mid color where it just turned orange before it turned actual nighttime, just to make it look a little bit cooler. So yeah, I also did the same thing for daytime. As you can see here, I was trying to look for sound effects for daytime and trying to look for a rooster sound effect, but I just couldn't find it, so I just gave up. So what I did here is that I took the zombie that I made before, right? I took the color template of like the skin and yeah. And I was gonna go make the next zombie, which will be called the armored zombie. Yes, sir. So I originally wanted to give him a brown shirt like the original zombie, but then I changed it for a more metallic look to make him look stronger, and also gave him a helmet. So of course, the first thing I did was, make him stronger, basically, give him more health. And I also wanted to boost his damage a little bit, and I also did like the zombie particles that you see with the original zombie. Yeah. Next thing I did, of course, was make the animation for the zombie, because it's not really a zombie if it doesn't have animation. So after that, what I did is I added the new zombie to the script, but I cut that part out because it was boring. So what I tried to do is I tried to use a item from one of my other games for like an oven, because I wanted to make it, like I said before, so you could cook meat, so you could like eat it. So I was thinking of like a campfire or like that, a furnace. And then I tried it, right? But then it looked weird, the one that I made before, and I didn't feel like making a new one. So what I did is that I just made a normal campfire that you could make meat on. I still haven't added the whole, like, I haven't added the meat currency, but I will be adding that later. So what I did is I made the pile of wood, but then I was trying to go for like a more like different type of effect, but then I just went for particles because I thought it looked better, and I still do. I I tried to try to make my own like particle effect, but I just went for the normal circle because that looked the best. Then I started looking for some fire effects when like you kind of open like the shop where you could like cook the meat basically, because I used like the open shop method to make it where you could like cook the meat. Yeah. So for now what I did is I add a potion for like a placeholder until I actually make the cooked meat. Then since we only had a pickaxe, I made a axe. So I didn't really get to like modifying the axe to like actually make it different from the pickaxe. But when I do, what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna make it be like when it gets to like doing damage, it just does it like slower. But when it comes to like doing a lot of damage, it does a lot of damage. Okay, so after all of that, I came back a couple of hours or whatever time I was filming this, right? And I just redesigned the axe and also made it like actually work and stuff. After that, I went to go add sound effects for the axe when it's attacking. So yeah. Whew, it's been a long time since I talked. Okay, so after that, I went back to the pickaxe just to make. It didn't really look that good to me, so I just redid it. Then after that, what I did is that I just started making the animals. I started with the chicken, and then later on, I did the wolf. So what I want to do is that I want to make the chicken and the wolf drop certain like different types of meat. Like the chicken drops chicken and the wolf drops steak, right? So you could like cook it up. You could cook it in the campfire that I made before. So yeah, I do it. So after testing the game and whatnot, I decided to make the wolf. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it for this video. I didn't want the video to get too long, so I'll just make a part 2. Okay, guys, Dumber out. Just remember to like and subscribe. It's the outro. It's the outro. Why are you still here? Click off the video. Click off the video. Click off the video.